Welcome to Business Today. I'm your host, Pat Trotter, and joining me today is Heath Gamble with Heath's Laff Factory.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Tell us a little bit about Heath Gamble.
I'm an outstanding guy. No, I kind of pretty much grew up here in Pahrump. Been here since 1980. My parents moved into town and been here kind of ever since. Went in the Navy for 9 years, came out. Moved back out here, married my wonderful wife, and here we are, opened with a restaurant.
Well, tell us a little bit about Heath's Laff Factory.
Well, I purchased the restaurant from my brother-in-law, George Romero. Used to be Romero's North Side inside the stage stop. Got that, and then Blag Road went down a couple months after that. We were over there for a little more than a year, almost, no, two years, and then got an opportunity to move up where we are now. And right across from Walmart. And it's been going pretty good. Done a lot of stuff to the outside, inside, and it's doing pretty well. We kept the full Mexican menu, and we have pizzas, so I make my dough, and I make my bread, and pizza sauce, all that stuff. So
basically, you're telling me you don't order in these frozen pizzas and throw them in the oven.
No, it's not DiGiorno. Not DiGiorno. Of course, I don't think I've ever had one of those, but I'm sure they're great.
So your food is all fresh?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for the most part, we make it. I've got a great cook, Maggie, and she does up all our stuff, and we're always making stuff. So it's homemade, business made, because that's our home. It seems like we're there enough. So
now Heath's Laff Factory, you said briefly it's located across from Walmart. Tell the people a little bit more where exactly you're at.
We're at 251 South Frontage Road, and we're the orange building right across from Walmart. If you go too far down on 160, you'll hit the other orange building, which is Home Depot. So, but yeah, we have the Mexican food. We've got pizzas, burgers. We do a little bit of everything for the most part, and we've got the upcoming comedy show. Our next show is June 8th. It's the day after graduation. The tickets are $19 a person. You get one free drink with that. We have 2 professional comedians coming in. And we're trying to do that every other month. We were trying to do it once a month, which was going pretty good. But I didn't want to overdo it to where we got kind of a low turnout. We still have a lot of people that tell us it's their first time into the restaurant, or they just heard about the comedy show. So we're just really trying to get it out there, but keeping the costs down as far as advertising and that kind of stuff, because I get some really good comedians, so they cost a decent amount of money. So we try to do the best we can with what we got.
So tell me, Heath, what made you come up with Heath's Laff Factory?
Well, my vision, I guess you could say, when I got the opportunity to buy a restaurant was there's so much going on in the world today that everybody can get depressed about. My thought was to have the Laff Factory where you can have good food, good service, and we've got writings up on the wall and all that stuff. So where you look around, you're just sitting there, instead of looking at a placemat, you can look around, read the walls. They've got little one-liners and jokes and all that kind of stuff. So just to kind of get you out of the world that's always seems to be going somewhere and not so much up.
So give everybody a taste of what they're looking at in your one-liners.
Oh yeah, I'm not a comedian in any right, but this was a cute one. My wife laughed at this one. Little Johnny was in the garden filling a hole when his neighbor peered over the fence. Interested in what the cheeky-faced youngster was up to, he politely asked, "What are you up to there, Johnny?" "My goldfish died," Johnny replied tearfully without looking up. "I've just buried him." The neighbor was concerned. "That's an awfully big hole for a goldfish, isn't it?" Johnny patted down the last heap of earth and then replied, "That's because he's inside your cat." But yeah, we got some good little one-liners and stuff, but the comedians are a lot better than I am. And we usually get there, not real, we have some that come in from local Vegas, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. The last show we did, we had both of them come out from LA. And sometimes we get them or they're just traveling around. So it's not necessarily somebody that you would be like, oh, because we can't afford the big names, Tim Allen and Jim Carrey and all those guys, but love to if they're watching. Yeah, for the most part, I mean, now we've got our patio open where we're going to start doing shows on the patio, but I think it's working better in the dining room. So, but we do have open air seating out in the patio where it's blocked for the most part from the wind, but it's still open air. It's really nice out there, especially when it's cool in the morning when we first open at 11.
Okay.
Speaking of opening, our hours are 11 to 8, Tuesday through Saturday. We're closed Sunday, Monday.
And do you request reservations?
You can, if it's a party of maybe 6 or more, then we like to, I mean, a heads up is always nice. Not necessarily needed, but if we know you're coming, we can always be prepared.
Okay, so tell everybody once again where you're at.
We're at 251 South Frontage Road. We're right across from Walmart. And we do deliver, so you can always get a to-go menu, and it's a $15 minimum order to deliver, but we'll get it out to you if you can't make it in.
And the phone number there
is 537-2100.
All right, Heath. Let's take a short break for some messages, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Business Today. I'm your host, Pat Trotter, and my guest today is Heath Campbell with Heath's Laff Factory.
Yes.
And we were talking a little bit before the break about some of the menu items that you have. You touched base on the pizza a little bit. Is that all different kinds of pizza, or?
Well, we have, I don't want to say we have limited toppings, but everything that we do a taco pizza, which has got the taco meat on it, or you can do carne asada because we have all that. Anything that you want on the pizza that we carry, we'll put on there.
Okay.
So, like I said, we make our own dough, we make our own bread, and we make it from scratch. So, I mean, it's really good. But the sandwiches that we do like the Philly cheesesteak. Now we're doing a chicken Philly cheesesteak with the homemade bread. We've got a chicken breaded sandwich. We do a cold Italian. We call it the kitchen sink sub. We've got some really good, it's a cream sauce, Mexican food that has chicken fajitas. It's called the Chicken Diablo. So you can have it mild, medium, or hot because we add the heat to it. But it's basically chicken fajitas with cream sauce, and it's really, really good. We can do that with the shrimp, or we have a seafood one as well that's not.
Okay.
I don't know if it's on the menu, if I put it on the menu, but it's got lobster, tilapia, and shrimp all mixed in together. So that's a really good dish too.
So you have basically, not only do you have now I know you have the comedy shows coming up.
Right.
But do you have comedians from here locally? Do you have
No, not yet. We're looking in the option of doing like an open mic night or something like that, or and not necessarily just comedians, but something like that. So it's kind of in the works, but I haven't really solidified really anything with that. But I'd love to do some kind of, even it's 2 nights a month for an open mic night, even on the patio when it's nice, and But yeah, we're still working on that, but. We do have our liquor license, so we are serving margaritas, and we don't have a full bar, but we have a fairly limited alcohol selection, but we do some mean margaritas and some other stuff. I've taken some drinks off of different shows that I watch, and we kind of throw it on there, and it seems to be working, so we'll just, as it goes, we'll work it out.
So not only can they have their Mexican food or pizza, but they can have some delicious beverages to go with it as well.
Absolutely.
And do you do the bartending, or do you have somebody?
Me and my waitress are the bartenders, if you want to call us that. But we prepare the drinks, drink preparers, if you will. But yeah, I've got a great staff, and we're the summertime's coming, so everything notoriously gets a little slow. So anything that you guys can do to help me out, help you, help me, would be great. So, but yeah, we really try to strive ourselves in customer service and making sure people aren't waiting and stuff, because, we hear all the time that, so-and-so is not doing this or this and that and the other, and we just don't want to be part of that. We want to make sure that we have enough staff and take care of our customers. And That's what's most important to me is the customer experience.
What are your hours again, Heath?
11 to 8, and we're open Tuesday through Saturday. We're closed Sunday, Monday.
Okay. So, folks, you can go down and see Heath and his famous staff over there at Heath's Laff Factory for lunch and for dinner.
Yep.
Okay.
And in between, because that's our slow time.
Anytime, Tuesday through Saturday. And you have, why don't you hold this up so everybody can see it?
I don't know if you can see it, but it was in the Progress edition. So it talks about our Taco Tuesdays.
Oh, okay.
Where we can do the, I'll just read it to you. It's Taco Tequila Tecate Tuesdays. We do a deal on Tecate beer and the margaritas. You can get $2 margaritas with any purchase of the combo meal. After 2 p.m. until 7, and then 11 to 2, you can get 50-cent tacos, the ground beef hard shell tacos, with any margarita purchase or Tecate purchase.
Okay.
So just a little extra incentive, and we're going to be having more and more specials. We're working on a couple right now with my staff.
So Taco Tuesdays, is there any other specials that you have during the week?
Not right now. I mean, everything's special at our place.
Well, that's true too.
But no, we're in the process of working out some extra special stuff. But yeah, we'll work it out as far as we'll probably do another day, a special day to do some different stuff. We're working on doing some pizza, maybe some beer and pizza specials comboed together. So we haven't solidified that yet. So.
And don't forget, folks, what's coming up on what is it, the 8th?
June 8th. It's the day after graduation, so if your son or daughter's graduating, congratulations. The flip side is get their stuff done on the 7th and then come over to our place on the 8th. It starts at about 8:15. You get one free drink. Each ticket is $19 a person. Right now, once this airs, we can do the... I figured we'd do a Channel 30 if the first 2 people that call in, you can get a pair of tickets for $30. That'll save you $8.
And make sure you call Heath's Laff Factory, not the station.
Yeah, call Heath's Laff Factory, 537-2100. And for the first 2 callers, a pair of tickets for $30. So that'll save you $8.
Tell everybody once again where Heath's Laff Factory is.
We're located right across from Walmart, bright orange building, 251 South Frontage Road. 537-2100, and we do deliver, so feel free to call in.
And when you say you do deliver, that's just Pahrump itself, correct?
We'll deliver to Vegas, Beatty, wherever. We won't guarantee the food warmth or the price will kill you, but we'll deliver wherever we need to deliver. But yeah, full surrounding area Pahrump, absolutely.
All right, folks, that's going to wrap it up for this segment, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Thank you.